Welcome to the stream, everyone. My name is Retro Joe. Good morning. It is 11:27 a.m., August 21st, 2025, 65 degrees Fahrenheit here in the Boston, Massachusetts area. Hope everyone's doing great today. Hope you had a good breakfast. We're going to get all the multi and alerts up, and we'll be good to go. We're going to try to get this morning. It's a very rare Ancient Dungeon Plus morning show. So let's see what goes on with it. Hopefully I get it. It's going to be a fun one. What's up, Will Reeves? Welcome to the stream, brother. It's going to be a fun one, and yeah, so it's a midday stream, midday Ancient Dungeon stream. What's up, Will? All right, so let's see. Multi is now up, so say hello, welcome, everyone, welcome. Morning Seed, yes, Morning Seed. What's up, V? Welcome to the stream. Hello, everyone. Morning Seed it is. Yes, thank you for licking the stream. I can't. J-Kels, what's up? Welcome. Yes, so I can't help but laugh every time. But that's just the way it is. Shirley, welcome. Kevin, Sean Duckworth, welcome to the stream. What's up? 80 plus. Nice change of pace. Yeah, in the morning. We got the morning job going on. Will Reeves sounds pretty much guaranteed that I should be getting the formal job offer in the next few days. Dude, that's amazing. Good luck, brother. Good luck. It's a nice fresh start, right? I like that, man. All right, let's go. Let's start it up. What we're going to do here is I'm just going to go with the seed that's on the screen right here, and we'll just go for it. We'll see what happens. And we'll start it up in just a second here. Cheers, everyone. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday morning. We're going to be getting out into the woods later, but for now, we're going to drink some coffee, and we're going to get the Ancient Dungeon Plus seed done. So it's 537C1B. 537C1B. That's the seed we're going to do. It's on the screen right now. Ready? Are we ready, though? That's the issue. Are we ready? I think we're ready. Let's go. Well, welcome in, everyone. Let's get it going. We're going to start the seed in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Let's rage it up. I'm going to do the best I can here. We are broadcasting at 60 frames per second. Even though this game is not a 60 frame per second game, we are broadcasting and in that way anyway, because that's what I do now. I'm a 60 FPS streamer. I don't play a lot of modern games. I play some here and there, right? But we're just gonna have the smooth frame rate for every stream now. So hopefully it's not too bad on your end. It should be good. You may get buffering here and there, but for the most part, it should be okay. You're more ready for tonight, V says. Ooh, what's going on tonight? Watching from the lunch break. What's up, James? Good to see you, brother. I hope you're having a good day. You made it to lunch. That's good. What's up, Justin Vogel? Welcome to the stream, brother. Always ready, Kevin Wirtz says. Well, I mean, let's do it then. Let's do it. I know, my stream, yes. I knew. I was just seeing if it was something else, but... A nice reset, Will says. Very thankful. It's been moving so quick. Not even 2 weeks yet since my last work day. Oh, well, that's good, man. That's good, because, you know, some people have trouble, and some people don't do well when they're unemployed. I'm one of them. I get really weird when I'm just sitting around doing nothing, and it's really not good for my mental health, and probably not for some of you as well. Some people do well, or can be fine with just kind of sitting around doing nothing. I think of a lot when I did construction. A lot of guys would, you know, get laid off from their construction job and then just sit around and do nothing, collect unemployment, and they were fine with it. And I'm like, I don't know. A lot of the guys, you know, they do fishing. You know, they'll go out on the boat, fish. I'm not really a fisher. Yeah, I don't know. I have a hard time sitting around doing nothing. I get weird. But hey. People are people and everyone's different, so that's just me. Work, gym, Joe, 90% of my days, V says. Let's go. All good stuff. All good stuff. I have to keep busy. I feel like in general, most people are like that. Yeah, Chris, you know, it's interesting you say that because there are many streamers who shun RPGs for streams, and I get that sentiment, but if you are really the type of person to sit down and get enveloped in the story and enveloped in the characters, it's just a very, very cool experience. I love watching RPGs myself on streams. Depending on the RPG, some of them are rough. I feel like the older ones are a little bit more enjoyable to watch because there's not so much going on. You know, with the menus and things, for the most part with retro RPGs, but I like the stark colors. And it looks like some of the remakes and the remasters are going in that direction too, so it's good. It's good. I like RPGs for streams, and I like watching them as well. Imagine being a workaholic one day and a disabled veteran the next, K-Sean says. Dude, man. It sounds rough, dude. It sounds rough, but I guess in that sense, you got to kind of like try to occupy your time, man, and your brain. But I totally get the roughness of that. I mostly stream RPGs because most shun them, V says. Ah, a rebel. James Alanies, welcome to the stream. Hello. Hello, everyone. Thank you, K-Sean, for that cross-check. I appreciate it. What happened to new Ninja Gaiden game? Tony says, what happened to it? Nothing happened to it. We played it yesterday. That game is hard, and I don't know about playing it in the morning. I'm not fully awake yet in the morning, so I don't know. That game takes a lot of... that game takes a lot. I don't know. I need to beat that game. I'm 6 hours into it, and I haven't beaten it yet. And I don't even think I'm halfway either. So we got to do a little bit better with that game. I didn't practice any of it. You know, usually I practice my games and then come live, but that game's been rough for me. Those games usually are. You remember how much trouble I had with the Messenger. It's just not my forte, but I do it anyway. I take myself out of my comfort zone, and I do it anyway. And that's just what I do. What's up, Steven? Good morning. Oh, that's right, Chris. Yeah, believe it or not, that was on FB's end. Everything was fine with the stream on my end. All the other platforms were fine. It was just FB on that. Yeah, okay, that's what you're talking about, Tony. Yeah. I did beat that boss, by the way. The stream cut off on the blue side right before I beat that boss. Right before I beat it. So if you want to check it out, check out the other platforms. It's up there. But yeah, I did beat the boss right before the stream cut. I mean, right after the stream cut. So yeah, I mean, we did it. We did it. Out of my comfort zone, but we did it. Early 80 plus. What's up, Isaac? What's up, Alpha White? Sorry, Alpha White Night. Oh man, Night Wolf. I keep on wanting to say white for some reason. What's up, brother? What's up? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, we're gonna get into the story. I'm the type of person. This is just how I am in general with everything. I like to delve deep into things and get involved in the story and get into the story of things. That's why I love RPGs in general. And if we could go through them together, which is the whole idea of streaming it, it's really fun, I think. So I got white on the mind. I don't know. Sure. I just think it's my brain going too fast for my mouth. That happens sometimes. We got tons of rupees here. This is a good seed so far. 537C1B. Half your stuff is gone today? What do you mean, V? What does that mean? Half of your content? Wait, what do you mean? Oh, like the buttons and stuff? The like button and all that? Yeah. What's up, Frank? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? It's a beautiful day here in the Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America area. We definitely cooled off at 65 degrees, which means going out in the woods and doing the trail runs is going to be really, really enjoyable. I love this weather. It reminds me of fall season, which is my favorite season, I think. I like winter, too. The other thing, too, and I know all of you have heard me complain about this a lot, but the other thing, too, is when the weather's not nice, or, well, I think this is nice, but when it's not 80 degrees out, people, like, stay in their house around here for some reason, and there's less people on the road, and so when it's really, really nice, when it's nice weather, and I use nice in quotes, 80 degrees, sunny, there are so many people outside and so much traffic. That's why one reason why I like winter and it's cold out. I'm out there running the hills in the 30-degree weather. Everyone else is inside watching Netflix, and I get the whole hills to myself. And everyone else is inside, you know, sitting on their couch in general. So that's an advantage for me anyway. Even when it's 65, so you'll see it's 65 degrees Fahrenheit right now here. People will just stay inside in general. Frank says working in Attleboro today, which is nice and close. There you go, Frank. Nice. There you go. There you go. I'm not talking. I'm not talking crap about couch sitters. That's fine. It's fine. You do you. I would never hate on people who do things that I don't usually do. Everyone's different. I'm just talking about the crowdedness outside. I mean, I've talked about it ad nauseum. Is that the saying? Ad nauseum. I've talked about it so much on the stream, so I don't want to bore everyone, but the traffic around here is just unreal, and when it's 80 degrees and sunny outside, everyone wants to go outside and drive around to partake in activities mostly, and it's just so many people, and I get like a little bit claustrophobic, and then, you know, that's it. Frank knows what I'm talking about. Jason227 says, hey, I'd love to join your stream whenever you're live. Whenever you live? Bots. The bots are here already, nice and early. Nice and early. Sometimes it's better to blind play, James says, because you and most viewers, everything is new. It's like when I see a movie already and my girlfriend hasn't, she's like, I don't want to watch if you've already seen it. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, it's a good way to put it. The Dodongo can walk over blocks. Isn't that crazy? TV time. What's up, Leroy? Welcome to the stream, brother. Good morning. It is morning here. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good. I am so glad the hot weather's gone. I really am. Hot weather kills me. My body is just a not hot is a not a hot weather body. Let's go. I need a good wand or a white sword. Yes. I would love to see statistics on how many streamers, just across the board, all platforms, how many streamers use bot viewers. Because they get pushed so much on well, I shouldn't say all platforms, because Blue Side doesn't really, there's not, I think they cleaned up a lot of that. As far as the bots pushing the bots, you know, like, so it's a bot trying to sell bot viewers. But I'd like to see statistics on that. I'd be interested to see that. Across all streamers, by the way. Big streamers, small streamers, medium streamers. It would be an interesting little study. And alongside that, I'd like to see like how successful it makes the page or the channel. Dude, who said it? Who said it? I hate the heat being in construction. You know what, Frank? I am right there with you, man. I did construction for a long time, and I did it in all types of weather. I'd have to say, though, I hated the heat for sure. I really did. But on the other flip coin, on the other side of the coin, we had days where it was, you know, cold, like 40, 50 degrees and raining. And the rain, so like I did a lot of wood framing back in the day. And, you know, you're in the frame structure, the wood frame structure. Doesn't have a roof yet. It's just the frame. And all the water drips off of the frame. All the freezing cold water drips off of the frame and down the back of your shirt. Oh man, that was rough. I got sick a couple times from that, actually. You know what, Ronald? It's to make everyone think that you're more popular than you are. That's what the bots do. So if someone's scrolling and they see a streamer with 3 viewers or 5 viewers, they'll just scroll past sometimes. But I don't know if that's necessarily true. And then if you scroll by and you see a streamer with, you know, 100 viewers, it's like, oh, let me stop and watch this. So I think that's the whole idea, but I don't know. You like a cold, Leroy? Yeah. I gotta act surprised, James says. Oh, man. Trying to fake her out. Raging it, let's go. You need concentration for this. That was you, Isaac, thank you. How's the weather in Boston? 65 degrees Fahrenheit, cloudy skies. Perfect weather. Perfect weather for raging it in the woods. Big shield. All right, we got some D. We got some D. Rainy days suck too, Frank. Yeah, says, yep. I get lucky because I take 2 months off. No harsh winters for me. There you go, man. There you go. What particular construction are you in, Frank, if you don't mind me asking? Let's go. Matthew says, it seems like viewership on FB is down in general, but I could be wrong. I think so too. I think so too. Kevin with the GGs. Thank you, Kevin. Yeah, the algorithm's changed, and for sure, and I even see big streamers on FB have decreased numbers as well. And this is streamers with millions of followers. So, yeah, the algorithm's changed. I don't know what the deal is. 100 stars from Frank. I appreciate it, brother. 60 rooms in 15 minutes? Oh, am I already here? I'm just kind of autopiloting. That's crazy, right? 60 rooms in 15 minutes? Is that how long we've been on? What's up, Lizzie? Welcome to the stream. Good morning. How's the morning going over there? What'd you have for breakfast? Don't say, Tricks? I couldn't think of a good cereal. Fruit Loops? Fruit Loops is amazing, but man, they load that stuff with sugar. I don't know how those sugar cereals are these days. Have they changed? When I scroll purple side, I wonder how streamers get 200 subs or more in some cases. Times 3, so like 600 subs. Yeah, I don't know, Ronald. I don't know. It's weird. I guess they're enjoyable to watch and people love it. I don't know. Cheerios, yeah. Just working early, Lizzie, huh? What time did you get in today? Isn't it a little early for a restaurant? Unless you serve breakfast. My nieces and I made Fruit Loop jewelry yesterday. Nice. Oh, beehead, dude. And then you ate it. $6:30 and hopefully can get out at 3. Lizzie, I mean, not to blow up your spot, but you do work at a restaurant, right? Just from my knowledge. I thought it was like a nighttime restaurant. Troy, welcome. It's TJ. What's up, TJ? There's a guy on COD, like Call of Duty, has 500 viewers a night and chat ain't moving, and 20 plus others playing the same game at the same time. Only 5 to 8 viewers. You know it's fake. Dude, yeah. It always amazes me when, I mean, I've even seen streamers with like, especially on a certain platform, they have like 600 viewers, and it's like, no, that was bad. That was really bad. That might end the run. And no one talking in the chat. I'm like, everyone feels very very quiet today. Yeah, Arian, we're doing a morning run today. We're doing a morning run. Hopefully it works out. I just messed up pretty badly, but we'll be all right. We'll be all right. Let's go. Yikes. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. I need to get that fairy. Come on. Let's go. Ooh, turn of events. Turn of events. Turn of events. I used to be a server, V says. It was in at 4:30 and worked a double a lot. The double stuff is crazy work. Crazy work in more ways than one. It's like, double's rough. It must have been a breakfast restaurant or a restaurant that served breakfast, right? Lucky Fairies, no kidding. Yeah, turn it around. Yeah, they don't say hello, and I don't know. You know, the weird thing is too, is sometimes what happens is platforms will push the stream out, and you know, they'll keep pushing it and pushing it and pushing it, but most people just scroll by, but they push it so much that they boost the numbers up. So it's not like people are staying and watching. It's just it's like a lot of throughput. It's like push it, push it, push it, push it. It's a lot of throughput. No one really stays and watches. Everyone just you know, just scrolls out, but they keep pushing it, so it looks like there's a lot of views. I mean, I don't know. That's... The algorithm is, I think, more complex than we realize. I mean, I was just telling someone a couple days ago that you rewind 2018, 2019, there were retro streamers getting 1K viewers and like 500 viewers. Something definitely changed. Something definitely changed. So, I mean, I think there's a lot of factors to it, but to go from like 500, 600, 1K live viewers to like 20, or 10, it's kind of weird. It seems weird to me. That means that the platform is not distributing the streams as much, but you know what? I'm just doing my thing. I'm just doing my thing. I come here every day and do my thing, and that's it. What can I do? V says 6 a.m. to 10 p.m. Wow. Okay. So definitely. More streamers have saturated, Shane says. You know, I would agree with you to a certain extent, but definitely not on the blue side. A lot of streamers disappeared from the blue side, so it's not really saturated here. On there, I should say. What's up, Joe? James says, back then, a huge amount of viewers then because of COVID. Yeah, so that's one reason. That is one reason, sure. Yep, I agree. But even before that, 2018, 2019, even before COVID, there were definitely retro streamers I was watching that hit 1K views pretty frequently. Troy says, I see you cut the dew off your head. No more long hair, TJ. Look at that. No more long hair. What do you think? What do you think? You think it's a good look, or should I go back to the hippie look? I mean, I like the long hair. I like the long hair. I really do. I just had to go for a change, you know? I gotta change it up. Sometimes I change things up. How you doing today, Joe? You enjoying this weather, brother? You getting outside? Matthew says, I see dudes that used to pull 200 plus viewers struggling to hit 20. 100%, Matthew. So, I mean, yeah. I mean, a lot of people notice it. And I think that's not a testament to the streamer. I think it's really the algorithm not pushing anything out anymore. Which is kind of a shame. And, you know, I heard people say, people have said to me, well, you know what, Joe? This is the deal. Companies like Activision, the company that makes Call of Duty, they will get a contract with these platforms, and they'll part of the contract is you push streamers who play the game to promote the game, right? I said, okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough, I guess. But why? So, okay, so say Blue Side has any platform, you could fill in any platform. Say platform has a contract with Activision to push streamers who play Call of Duty. Great. Go for it. Why limit the reach of retro streamers? Because of that. You know? Why not just keep the retro streamers or people who don't stream Call of Duty, why not keep their streams going? Why limit their reach just because you have a contract with Activision? You know, it's kind of like, it's kind of weird. But that's just me. I don't really know what goes on behind the scenes. I really don't know what goes on behind the scenes. V says, I will always advocate for the long hair, but it's your choice. Haven't been outside yet? The John Wick hair? Is that the John Wick hair? We need a fairy. Max says there is something called real life, Joe. People don't spend hours on their phones or computers like they used to. Maybe, Max. There are still expectations, but if you don't have a life, escaping into a virtual world is the only solution. I would say, yeah, that's definitely true as compared to COVID times, Max, but I don't know. I think people are kind of still addicted to their phones. And the reason why I say that is because I don't know if I want to call myself addicted to the phone, but I look at my phone a lot, so I'm just going by me. I watch a lot of streams, too. I'm just a big fan of streams, so... So I'm on my phone a lot. I mean, some people aren't, which is great. "946 days I've known Joe with long hair." Yeah. I mean, if you look at some of my old streams from 5 years ago, you can find around. I did not have long hair. I started growing my long hair in 2020. This is a bit of a dangerous room, honestly. Especially with the level of health I have. Ooh, alright, let's go. 945 days. 46? 45? Oh, let's get it. Nice. Love it. Raging it. We might get this morning. We might get it. I'm feeling good about it. Let's not mess it up, though. Let's not mess it up. Nice hit. James says, a bonus is the short hair gives you 10 extra minutes in your day instead of having to do your hair. You know what, James? That was honestly one of the reasons why I cut it, because it took a long time after I took a shower to dry it, and it was wet and hairballs everywhere and clogged drains. So those are some of the major reasons why I cut it. Not so much a stylistic reason, because I really like the style, honestly. Ah, you b-head, dude. Ah, come on, dude. Come on. Man, this RNG is bashing me. Oh, let's go. But yeah, I agree. Long hair is a pain. But it's cool, though. I like it. It's an extension of my body. Max says, COVID has only intensified this, but people watching streams for hours already existed in the early 2000s. Oh, that was a very early days, Max. Today's generation has goals again and wants to achieve something in their professional lives. Oh, Max, that's a very optimistic view of the new generation. Maybe that's you, Max, which is great. But I'd say that's very optimistic. Let's go. Nice. Perfect. The beehead didn't want to get it. Didn't want to get it. Right on top of me right away? Let's go. The Octo-Rock projectiles are the only projectiles in the game that can't go over water or blocks or any obstacle. You little beehead, dude. There you go. There you go. No. All right. Decent, I guess. Decent. James says, for me, I started watching streams during COVID, but before that, I was busy at work and never got into watching reels or streams. Now I'm hooked. Me too, man. Me too. I think I've told the story before. The reason I started watching streams back in like 2017, 18 was because I was all of a sudden kind of fascinated with video game music, and I'm like, I want to watch some video game music, or I want to listen to some video game music. Started doing that, and because I started doing that, my social media feed started feeding me video game streams, mostly retro, right? But so that was it. That was it. I started wanting to listen to retro music, retro gaming music. Doug says, wait a minute, what's going on? A morning 80 plus stream? Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome to the stream, Doug. How's it going, brother? Good to see you. 914 days for Ronald with the followage. That's how long I've been doing this on my own solo. That's a lot. That's a lot. How you doing today, Doug? That helps. That helps a lot. Let's see what we got. Probably, yeah. Oh, no. Oh, boy. All right, all right. Here we go. 200 stars from Doug. Well, I might as well do this and root for you on to Ganon. Thank you, Doug. I'm doing great. Another good sales week at work. Amazing, brother. It seems like you're doing awesome at that job. Seems like you're doing awesome, man. I'm happy for you, brother. Speaking of someone advancing in their professional life, Doug straight killing it at work. Let's go. Love it. I'm at 960, James says. Following you, I started watching only 2 Madden streamers about a year ago before you. Then I found you on RETV. That's how my watching streams began. Nice. So you used to watch Madden streams. I thinking about playing Madden. Max says, is it a wonder the younger generation doesn't want to have more? By more, do you mean materialistically? If today's generation just knows about how bad life is, then of course the younger generation will copy and have no desire to work. Yeah. I mean... So you're saying that the current generation or the older generation is discouraging the younger generation? Oh, the B-heads got me. The B-heads got me. 500 stars from Shane Brewer. Thank you. Here's to the good old days, I think is what you're saying, Shane. Thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that. Shane, you've been with me pretty much since the beginning, man. I appreciate it. And thank you for the stars this morning. Hope to kill it again this year, Doug says. You are only as good as what you have done lately. People have short memories. Yep, I can imagine. I can imagine, man. Yep. That's I was in sales for a while too, so I know the whole thing that goes along with that. Tough room. The corporate world, man. The corporate world. Some people love it, which is great. It's not really for me, I don't think. I don't think I'm built for it. Outer Space Base says, bro, you drank TNT. I did. Starbucks. Coffee. K-Cups. Starbucks K-Cups coffee. Oh, dude, no. We need something good here. We need something good. Chicken nuggets aren't going to sell themselves. I don't think Doug is in the business of selling chicken nuggets. Wow, greedy on the drops all of a sudden. Greedy on the drops. Come on, bro. Come on, Fairy. Come on, Fairy. Come on, Fairy! James, you did it for me, man. You did it for me. Let's go. Almost took a lot of damage there. I do have a shield. I gotta remember that. Starbucks Cafe Verona. I have tried that, Shane. I like it. That's like a light brew. Dude, 3 shields? 3 shields in this seed? What the heck? It's taking up all the spots of like some good it's taking up all the spots of like good items I could be getting. Ah, shoot. All right, we got him. We got him. We got him. Going to sit outside for a moment, V says, and enjoy this and let my cat out. She's been whining. Good old kitties. Good old kitties. Lizzie says, 2 coffees in cups to go, 2 kid waters, 1 lemonade, and a regular water. 2 kids waters? Golden years are over, Max says. 80s and 90s, dude. I agree. Everyone can achieve something in their life, but complaining and showing the new generation how to do it is not the goal. You know what it is, Max, and this is the thing that I think most people fall short on, including myself sometimes, is you really have to find something that inspires you. Now, are you going to be inspired every day at work? No, you're not going to be inspired every day. This isn't fantasy world, right? But if you find something you're passionate about and that you care about, that's the other thing too. So many people work at jobs that they just don't care about. They're just like, I'm just doing this to pay my bills. That's a really rough existence. In my opinion, that's a really rough existence. If you find something you care about and you're passionate about, that's a really, really good thing. I think that's the key to happiness. I think the key is caring about what you're doing. Because again, so many people don't care. And it's not really their fault. Sometimes they get thrust into jobs. You know. So, if you can have an art, if you can have anything you care about and have passion for, then you just kind of like, it's a happy life, you know? It's a happy life if you can. And you know, people can care about their corporate stuff too. Like if you work at a company and you like the product or you like the leadership in the company, it can be very good. I mean, the leadership of the company is very important, I feel like. Let's go. What's up, Matt McCluskey? The great Thursday? That's awesome. That's awesome, man. Got to bring it in. Bring the positive in. For sure. For sure, man. Hope you're having a good day, brother. Hope you had a good breakfast, too. I want to start incorporating olive oil more into my food. I usually cook the eggs in the morning in olive oil. But I haven't been lately, and I feel like I can feel the difference. James Allenese says, I once had a job I liked going for years. The new manager came in with a power trip and wanted to make you work like a slave. He ruined the job. Dude, see? Exactly. The leadership is very important. It can boost morale at the place. And once you boost morale, you get a lot of good stuff happening. It's like a vibe, you know? What's up, Jeff Diaz? Welcome to the stream, brother. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Yeah, the morale boost is huge at workplaces. I've worked at corporate places before, and if the leadership is lackluster, then people don't really care anymore. Get the coursework done, V. It's a lot of coursework. Ah, you B-head, dude. $150? Take it. Let's go. 181 rupees. I like it. James says I ended up leaving and others also, but it was a benefit because I ended up getting a higher paying job. That's awesome. Yeah. It's cool how when things like that work out. Jerry Hollis with the like and the share. Thank you, Jerry. Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday, brother. Happy Thursday. Good to see you. What's up, Jerry? Straight killing it. Straight killing it. Let's go. All right, this is going to be a rough one. This is going to be a rough one. Yikes, dude. Come on, fairy. Come on, fairy. Uh-oh. We should get a fairy drop here. Nothing. Let's see. Okay, good. Let's go. Let's go. We got it. We got it. We got it. Nice. All right. I like it. I like it. What's up, Pinocchio? That was a tough one. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Oh. Okay. Believe it or not, these Tektites can be a really big pain in the butt. The red ones especially. Dude. Can you get that? Can you get that? Nothing. Clutch fairy for sure, yes. No fairy yet. Ah, you bee head, dude. You gonna do this to me? Okay. A lot of blue whiz robes in here. Like random ones, too. Geez, nothing? Not a health drop to be seen. The Knuckle says, trying FB again. Don't know why it only kicks me out of your streams when I view. If it starts doing it again, I'll go to the T side. Nice. Okay. All right, brother. Yeah, wherever you want, man. Wherever it's viewing, wherever your viewing experience is the best. That's what I always say. Not a single fairy to be seen. Okay, heart helps. Making 15 an hour, James says. Went up to 18 at the new job. This was long ago. I do my own thing now, my own boss. Nice, James. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's what you kind of want for the most part. Let's go. Let's go. I knew the fairy was coming sooner or later. I really wanted to watch you play Ninja Gaiden Ragebound yesterday. Had to tend to other matters. Oh, it's up there, man. On the blue side, it got cut off for some reason at the end, right before I beat that second boss. But it's up there on other platforms. So if you want to re-watch it, it's there. Love it. Let's go. We're back at it. We're back at it. The blue Wizard rooms are interesting in this one. I kind of want the bow, though. That will make this easier. It will make it easier. Because we'll unlock the Goma boss, which is what we want. Because that's an easy win. I didn't complete the game. I beat the second boss, though. Or the second boss of that stream. Bosses are no joke in that game. It's a pattern. It's like it's a pattern thing. It's a pattern thing. I'd be really happy if I got this. Be a nice start of the day. I gotta tell you, I'm fresh right now, so we'll see. Yikes. So I'm guessing we're probably going to hit a Petra. Either that or a triple. Let's see. Let's see what we get here. Yeah, okay. So we're going to do this. Then this. Then this. No! All right, red candle. Nice, let's go. Yeah, the bombs definitely saved me on the whiz ropes for sure. Yep. 176. I mean, it's a pretty decent setup here. Blue ring would be great. Let's not mess up this run by losing my sword. That would be a bummer. I've done that once or twice, and it's a painful way to lose. Not a good idea, actually. All right. Wow. It's plenty of rupees, though. Plenty. I haven't checked out the Shinobi 2 demo, no. I heard it's really good, though. I should try it out. Maybe we'll put it on the schedule for next week. Back to work, Lurk. Oh, you almost got me, dude. Wow, look at this. Look at this. Ah, dude, no. Bad. That was bad. All right, it's all right. It's all right. Let's go. Hazelwood was doing some ninja demo last night. It looked decent. There aren't my types of game. So the Shinobi demo? Dude, what is the deal? Sheesh, dude, sheesh. We need a fairy. I haven't seen a key door. I really have not seen a key door yet. What is the deal? Ah, yikes. No bombs, which is going to be rough. Dude, these rooms are starting to get rough. All right. Open floor plan. Now I just need some good RNG on my side here. Okay. And a little bit of skill. Oh, woo. Dude, really? What's up, Joe? Welcome back. All right, so we're gonna... No! No, dude, what a run. What a run. What a run. What a run. That was good. That was good. Okay, let's go. Let's go. 8C, 9C1, CC5. 9C1, CC5. That was a good run. That was a good run. 9C1, CC5. 9C1, CC5. Yes. That was a lot of meanies before 200. Sure. Yep. Absolutely. Not being productive at their job, so Joe is firing them. That's right. That's right. You know it. You know it. All right, let's go. So we're going to start in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Nope, off to a bad start. Remember your mantra, Joe says. That's right, sir. That's right. You know it. You know it. What's up, Kelly? My day is going well so far, William Stelter. Welcome to the stream. We just got wiped on a seed that was actually really good. I think I'll retry that seed. That's a good one. How are you today, Kelly? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a good breakfast. Is it breakfast time where you're at? It's actually 12:33 p.m. here, so well past breakfast time. Bombs right off the bat. Thank you for that share, William Stelter. I appreciate it, brother. Thank you for the share, Joe. Doing good, just taking a break at work. It's 10:33 here, and I had a good breakfast at 7 a.m. Beautiful, beautiful. Yikesies, dude. Take it. Oh, that was a rough one. That was a rough one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But Uncle says, you hear about the PS5 game console prices? Yeah, I'm glad you brought that up, Anarcho, because, yeah, so weird. This is the weirdest thing. I'm glad you brought that up because, so supposedly, well, not supposedly, I guess definitely, they're increasing prices on old consoles. So PS5, which came out, what, 4 years? Like 3 or 4 years? No, 4 years ago? Something like that? When did the PS5 come out? So old consoles from 4 or 5 years ago, Switch 1, they're increasing the price. PS5, they're increasing the price. It's like, wait a minute. You're not developing new hardware. You're increasing the price of your old hardware? What? It's not obsolete, but it's, you know, this is consoles we're talking about here. You know, after like a few years, consoles are, you know, I won't say no longer relevant, but they're like older tech. You know, they're not new tech anymore. So you're increasing prices on old tech? What? Really? Like, what? Like what? You know? All right, next seed. Let's go. 5A2772. 5A2772. All right, 5A2772 in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Crystal says, which consoles are you playing this on? Which console are you playing this on? Just wondering. I'm playing this, Crystal, on my NES Mini, NES Classic. So I modded the ROM, patched the ROM, and I just put it on my modded NES Classic. So that's what I'm playing on. You can play this on emulator, or you can even get this on a cartridge and put it in your HD NES or your regular NES and play it. It is just a modified Zelda ROM, so nothing too crazy, actually. Target has Switch Lite for $199. Well, yeah. So PS5 was released 2019. I remember that quite well because it was released during the coronavirus pandemic. They were very hard to locate. In fact, all game consoles were scarce at the peak of coronavirus. So you're talking about a 6-year-old console they're increasing prices on. So what is the deal? What's the deal with that? It seems very strange. Joe says, I have this on my NES Classic, but it freezes as soon as I start it. So that to me, Joe, sounds like you don't have the correct ROM. You didn't patch the correct ROM. That's what it sounds like to me. Could be another reason, but sounds to me like you didn't patch the correct ROM. Because usually that's what happens. You really, when you're patching ROMs, you really have to pay attention to what base ROM they want you to use. Raging it, let's go. Oh, nice. My friend put the ROMs on it. Yeah, it's... Yeah, I guarantee you, Joe, it's probably... Well, guarantee and probably don't really belong in the same sentence, but you know what I'm saying. It's probably the wrong ROM, the wrong original base ROM was patched, because that's usually what happens. I've run into that many times. I've run into that many times. You could probably... Okay, so the thing is, you can probably find a patched version already of this somewhere out there, but I would be wary of downloading that. Just because it's an already modified ROM, and it's like, what did you do to this thing, you know? If you're running in emulators, the risk to your computer really isn't that big, but because emulators are kind of isolated from your system, but you never know what people do these days with malicious software. So, anyway, you can never be too careful. Another key, another key. Crystal, I appreciate that, but I would just be really careful with ROM sites. I mean, go to that at your own risk, I would say. I appreciate the help, though. .cc? What's the .cc domain? I would just be kind of careful about that. That's all. What's the .cc domain? Not that that matters too much, but... Dude, where are all these fairies at the end of the game, though? That's what I want to know. $15 tip. Let's go, Lizzie. And then a $5 tip, $20 in 1 hour. That's not bad at all. That's not bad. That's kind of what you want, right? Somewhere within that range to make it worth your time. For sure. Let's go. It's in the website. Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. The thing with ROMs is you just got to be very careful. First of all, it is the official position of the Retro Joe channel that downloading ROMs is illegal unless you own the original hardware, the original cartridge, or have it in physical form, or own it legitly in any other form. That's the legal stuff about ROMs. You cannot download ROMs unless you own. The only reason why you can, as far as I understand, the only few reasons you can own a ROM legally is if you're using it as a backup to your physical copy, or in education, or preservation. So it is only legal to own a ROM under certain circumstances. That is the official position of the Retro Joe page. Education reasons, software backup, and preservation. Crystal says, the first Zelda is on all major consoles from GameCube onwards. Yeah, that's true, Crystal. Yep. So if you own it legit, then you can say that. Then you can say that I have this ROM for software backup of my legit copy that I own and purchased. And that's it. Outer Space Base says it's 11:45 here, and I'm making Potatoes O'Brien. What is Potatoes O'Brien? Enlighten me on that. I wish I knew how to put games on the mini Nintendos. I have a laptop, but it's running Windows 1 million BC. So that's not going to work, Joe. However, there's a ton of resources out there, like YouTube videos, to help you with putting games on your mini. That's how I figured it out. Dude, this is like really bad RNG with these guys lately. Binoco says, I purchased the NES and SNES classic systems when they released them. Supposedly they're highly collectible. Yep. I remember standing in line at Walmart and Toys R Us to get them. They sold out before the store opened. Fortunately, I was close enough in line to get them. Yes, I remember that too. I couldn't get one until later on because they were really hard to get. Now, if you have one unopened in the box, that's going to be worth some money, I think. I don't even know if they're available on the secondary market anymore. Pinocchio says, I don't understand emulation of ROM. Someone installed them on my computer many years ago. Okay. That's fine. I mean, what are you going to do? Adam says, I have ROMs and emulators on my PC. I have 8 real consoles and many games that I paid for. The only reason I use ROMs for some games is it's better. If it's not better, I don't use them. Like Metroid Prime 2 and 3. I hate motion controls and use the ROMs. Yeah, I mean, and of course, Adam, you own Metroid Prime 2 and 3. Legit, of course. That is the official position of Adam. He owns all those games legit. He just has the ROMs because of the player experience, because of the gameplay experience. I get it. Yeah, there you go, Adam. So literally, for those specific cases, it is legal to own the ROMs because you own the game legitly, and you're using it for play experience and like, which you usually say like software backup. 100%, man. So you would be within your legal realm to own the ROMs. Definitely brought back some childhood memories, Banako says. Saves me a lot of quarters and tokens. Banako, who plays old NES games with tokens and quarters these days? Who does that? Although there are arcades opening up around here in Massachusetts. I believe there's one that just opened up in Taunton, Massachusetts. Old school arcade with a full bar and everything. Crazy that back in the day, no one would equate. You know, no one would make a video game place with a bar in it, but it's all adults. It's all adults over 21 playing those games now. So yeah, you got to incorporate the bar in the arcade. What are you gonna do though? That's what it is. That's what it is. Adam says, I have even more games at my parents' loads. I never get ROMs for the things I don't own. Well, there you go, Adam. Exactly. Yep. Has anyone played the Japanese version of this, Crystal says? Absolutely. I streamed it not too long ago. Maybe like a month ago. The Hyrule Fantasy is what it's called. Yeah, I streamed it not too long ago. It's probably still up, Crystal, if you want to check it out. It was about a month ago that I streamed it. I also streamed the Japanese version of Zelda 2, which was always a fun time. The Japanese version of Zelda 2 is quite the experience if you've ever played it. Yeah, the bar arcade combo. Yeah, James, those pop up here and there. I've been to them in other states. I think I went to one in Pennsylvania. New Hampshire. What's up, Krista? Troy says, what is Julian's then? Arcade bar at the top? Is there? I haven't been there, honestly, TJ. You went to one in Boston. Yeah, I you know what? I have not been there. Pinocchio says, hey, I'm 51 years old. That's what I grew up on. I even remember when kids would skip school, play hooky, to go into the arcade. It got so bad at some arcades they banned children from playing arcade games during school hours. That's some old school stuff, man. That's some old school stuff. Simpler times, bro. The simpler times. Zelda 2, the black sheep of the family. But amazing, Crystal, right? But amazing. Once you get the combat mechanics down in Zelda 2, I think you will fall in love with it. That's my opinion. Joe, Julian's is a bar arcade combo, kids only at the bottom. I actually, at first I thought you meant Jillian's, which is a bar in Boston right near Fenway Park, but that's not what it is. Truancy cops, wow. Do kids even get in trouble for skipping school anymore? Kelly says, I miss places like Julian's and Dave & Buster's. Dave & Buster's is still around, right? V says, I have to disagree with Zelda 2. Well, let me ask you this, V. Have you mastered the combat mechanics of Zelda 2? Oh, that's it? Oh. Okay. Joseph says, we have a retro arcade near me that you can play by the hour. Yeah, that's what it is. Yep. They have stuff from Galaga to Gauntlet Legends or so. We went a couple months back. Yeah, that's kind of like the place that I'm talking about. In Taunton, Massachusetts. Yikes! Can't even get there today. All right. Let's go again. We're 128 into the stream, so 128 into the stream. AA 8236. AA 8236. Let's start it again in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Jamie Gross says, I picked a bad time to join up. Never a bad time, brother. Never a bad time. Welcome. Tauntaun. Nope. I'm saying it. I'm expressing it, but we usually say Taunton here. I'm enunciating it unlike what Massachusetts people say. Taunton. Kelly says we don't have them in my part of South Dakota, but we do have smaller old adult arcades. All right, so yeah, Dave & Buster's not there, yeah. But they are still around. Let's go. Adam says, okay, here's a question for everyone. What game do you always run to for peace and calm? Final Fantasy IV. The story is so nostalgic for me that it just brings me to a place of peace and calm. Simpler times. Break's over. Have a good one, Kelly. Thanks for stopping in. South Dakota is a place I'd love to go to someday. Maniac Mansion? Really? Mario Galaxy has classic music, Outer Space Base says. Raging it. Pinocchio says Chuck E. Cheese supposedly is bringing back the classic arcade games strictly for adults. Yeah. Yeah. V says, I tried for 5 minutes and bleh. Platformers and side-scrollers aren't really your thing, V, right? I mean, you said you weren't into the ninja games, so... Which is not like Zelda 2 so much, but... Secret of Mana, really? Yeah, that's, It's the music. It's the music in a lot of these games. It's the music, the sound effects. The quirkiness. Max says, why sometime? Why not next week, the South Dakota? That's... Why not next week? Max, I like your attitude, but I'm not, let's just say I'm not in the position to just say, all right, I'm going to South Dakota. Someday, maybe, brother, someday. But I like your enthusiasm. Crystal says, I will go for a Pikmin 1 for peace and calm. Never played Pikmin games. I've never played Pikmin games, is what I mean to say. Adam says, OMG, I love you, Joe. FF4 is the one I love a lot. So good. My game is Skyrim. Yes. Is Skyrim like a game you would think of as calm and like soothing? Echo the Dolphin? I can see that, James, for sure. Doug says, I had to take some calls. How'd the last seed end? The last 3 seeds ended, or last 4 seeds ended not good, Doug. The first seed I played was great. We made it to room, what, 180 something? And then ever since then, I've been failing miserably in double digits. So there you go, Doug. There you go. Legend of Dragoon's pretty chill, V says. Nope, I am a solid RPG game action adventure, but platformers I'm terrible at. Side-scroller doesn't bother me. One of my favorite RPGs has side-scrolling parts. Yeah, but the pure platformers, like maybe like Metroidvania-style games, are a genre unto themselves that is pretty challenging, I would say, for the most part. Was 190, V? Yeah. Where is the seed that you're doing now on the screen? Oh, my bad, Doug. I'm sorry. Yep. My bad. There it is. Sorry, Doug. Yep. Forgot to put it up there. We're just doing the seeds that the game comes up with. Yeah, Metroidvania is not your thing. It's not everyone's cup of tea. Some people find it boring. It depends on the game. Some Metroidvania games can be good. And those of you not familiar, Metroidvania is kind of a genre of game. Nice. That game music is really good. I listen to that soundtrack a lot. Ninja Turtles on that list. Ninja Turtles, James, for calming and soothing? Wow. That's a surprise. Adam says you got to have 3 people that put the effort and are on the ball, or go to hell in that one. HE double hockey sticks? Oh, he was asking you your top 5 arcades. Who was? Am I missing comments here? Oh, they're all coming up. Joe says, sometimes I'll play Monopoly on the NES. Gertrude, my dear lady Williams, you be a good lass and trade me your Park Place for my Mediterranean Ave. Gertrude, absolutely bloody not. Oh, you preposterous beehead. Huh. Wait a minute. Hold on, Joe. That's the dialogue from the game? Is that the dialogue from the game? If it is, I'm intrigued by that. Crystal says, if anyone has a Switch 2, you can play old GameCube games, and Chibi Robo for GameCube was released today. Nice, Crystal. Yes, I knew about the GameCube emulator on the Switch 2. The thing I don't understand, though, about what Nintendo is doing is they're not releasing the HD versions for any of these games. So, for example, Ocarina of Time 3DS, right, version, or Twilight Princess HD version for the Wii U. Why not put those on the console? I have a feeling we're going to get a Wii U emulator soon, maybe. Are they going to increase the price of the Wii U too? A console that's like, what, 15 years old? Or 10 years old? Or when did the Wii U come out? 2015? Is that, or 2014? Does that sound right? No, maybe maybe before that. Skyrim's great. Just take a walk in the woods and listen to the music. Oh, okay. All right, all right. Yeah. All right, that makes sense. I guess you don't have to have combat every second. It's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah. I could do that with Breath of the Wild, too. Breath of the Wild has very calming music. I was very sour on Breath of the Wild at first because I was like, where's my Zelda music? Like, where's my music, like, all the time? You know, like old school Zelda, there's music constantly throughout the game. Breath of the Wild, it goes away, comes back, goes away, comes back, and then subtle music will come up. The little piano things that happen, the little piano runs that go on, like, for example, when you're fighting a guardian, it's like that crazy piano. That's good stuff, though. That is good stuff. I love it. It's very... What do they call that? What do they call that? Like... Oh, man, I can't think of the word. I will keep on wanting to say emotional music, but mood music or environment? Environmental thing? You may get attacked by wolves or a bear or a thief, but those guys are easy to take down, Adam says. Yeah, so the music in video games can really take you to a nice place. Raging it, let's go. Skyrim has a lot of ambient on YouTube, V says. Ambient noise, yeah. All right, I should check that out. I wonder... Oh, you didn't RNG the crap out of me this time. Amazing. The Quarter Eaters? Like Ghosts and Goblins, 1943. Back in my day, Mortal Kombat 2. Banako says, my top 5 arcade games would be Double Dragon, Punch-Out, Street Fighter 1 and 2, Mortal Kombat 1 and 2, and Smash TV. I hear a lot about Smash TV. I've never played it. People really like that game. I mean, the early days of game development were really in my opinion, very special. Yeah, Killer Instinct, yep. Never really played too much of that. But yes. You made that up, Joe? Dude, I wouldn't put it past those early games to have that cheesy dialogue. In fact, I love it. I love it. Adam says, nice man, you gotta make time though. Those are games that can really take you to a place of peace. And if your life is stressful, it'll help out a lot. 100%, man, 100%. This is the thing with gaming and streams alike. Gaming and streams alike. You escape reality for a bit. Come in, hang out, talk about some cool stuff, get into the game. Just like the RPG I'm playing later. We're gonna sit back, relax, and get into it. See how it goes. James says, I like Smash TV so much. It's so action packed. Should I get into that or what? I feel like I'm missing out on it. Oops, didn't want to do that. No, did not want to do that either. What's up, Rob? How you doing today, brother? Rage it, let's go. Your eyes, dude, ice blue eyes? Wow, bro. I got all dark features, man. But we're all different. I got the call today about surgery. Just need my doctor to find a practice near me that will do it. All right, brother. Well, I'm thinking about you, man. I hope that goes well. And no complications. Smooth. Get out. And you're good, man. Hopefully everything goes well, brother. Adam says, I love Smash TV. I played that one for a ton when I was young. Don't have it anymore. So I should get into that. That's a game I'm probably going to have to practice, though, just because I don't really know it. So I'm very wary about coming into stream with games I haven't practiced first. You can see that effect with Ninja Gaiden, Ragebound. That's one of my things. And then someone in the chat was making fun of me a few days ago. I believe the quote was, poor Joe has to practice video games before he plays them, streams them. And yes, that is true. That's how I am. That's how Joe is. I gotta practice games before I come on stream because that's just what I do. And maybe some people don't have to. Well, they're better than me at video games, I guess. Cool boy, let's go. Minus losing from my Minus losing from my right kneecap down, I'm trying to stay positive. Oh, dude. Come on, brother. You can... It's all good, man. Just keep going. We're thinking of you, man. We're thinking of you. I think I told you back in March, I went to a gaming convention. While they had a few arcade games there, they were free play. Smash TV was there, and I stood for approximately 90 minutes, dude? Wow. Rob, I'm thinking the same thing. That's just the way I am. I gotta prep for stuff, you know? I gotta prep for stuff. If I don't, I can do it with no prep, but I don't feel right. Some games I don't need to prep, of course. Like this one, there's no prep because it's a randomizer, so you just come in and play it. But, you know, you just gotta, like, I'm very big on preparation. I'll tell you one thing. It's so nice outside. I can't wait to get out there today. Thank you, Jay Kells. Have you beaten Trial of the Sword? Chris says. Don't know if I missed it. I have not beaten it, Chris. That's going to be on the schedule for tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. Correct me if I'm wrong, everyone. I believe Trial of the Sword is tomorrow, and I want to beat it tomorrow. I had a tough time with it last few times I played. Who was it that said they beat Trial of the Sword? Was that you? No, it wasn't. I don't think it was you, Chris. Was it PJ? I believe PJ posted in the Discord some really, really cool pics. I like them a lot. Breath of the Wild is such a beautiful game. Like even the cutscenes and the scenes and the colors. The colors are amazing. That's one thing I love about it. I'm a huge fan of stark colors in games. Color palette's very important. Oh boy, let's go. Oh, rage it! No, it wasn't Doug. It wasn't Doug. Yeah, I think it was PJ that completed the sword trial. Doug, I don't think Doug plays modern Zeldas. I think Doug is more of an old school Zelda player. And it says, you know what retro game is fun to play and would be awesome to see stream Star Wars Episode 1 pod racing. So, interesting. People have suggested the Star Wars Super Nintendo series, like Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi and the original. I used to play those games back in the day. I was never really good at them, but I'm not opposed to streaming those, honestly. They're good games. I've never played the pod racing one though. Ancient Dungeon, right. But Ancient Dungeon, I don't know if Ancient Dungeon would be qualified as a modern Zelda, but wow, this thing is gonna really get me, huh? Oh, the ladder? Yuck. Those games are tough, Joseph says. Yeah. What's up, Mark? Welcome to the stream, brother. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Thank you for the like. Rob, Sherwin, thank you. Krista, thank you. Oh, boy. Yeah, the whistle does not... Oh, the whistle kills the pole's voice. Yeah, only in this version, though. Not in vanilla. Yeah, well, yeah, with a modern feel, kind of like a roguelike. Oh, dude, wow, that was bad. Yeah, you could say kind of like a modern feel, yeah, but when I say modern Zeldas, I'm talking what, like Twilight Princess and up, basically, right? Would that be fair? Modern Zelda, Twilight Princess, and up? What's up, Louise? Welcome. Happy Thursday to you. Happy Thursday. Hope you're having a good day, had a good breakfast, lunch, whatever it is where you're at. I gotta make sure that I have a sword here. Okay, let's go. Almost 30 years later, and I still have problems figuring out the controls for Batman Forever. There was some of the Super Nintendo games I don't like the controls and mechanics on. One notable one is Alien Wars Contra 3. It's on the SNES. I really don't like the controls on that game or the mechanics. They're very squishy. Adam says it's for 64. No one was good at those SNES Star Wars games. I heard like Lion King and Aladdin. Yeah. I gotta get good at them though. I gotta get good at them. That's one of my goals in life. They're good games. Well put together. Why did I do that? Probably a waste of bombs, but Beavis and Butthead? Yeah. We could do that. That's a decent game too. The Simpsons game too would be cool to play. Stream's going good so far. I haven't really gotten too far in the seeds, but we're doing okay on this one. The first seed I got to like room 190. What's up, Anwar? Welcome to the stream. I just keep wasting bombs. Other than my poor performance, the stream's going great. Sega was good on SNES. On the SNES it wasn't great. Okay. Yeah. Can someone explain to me, and this is something I haven't really figured out, why there's a Sega emulator on the Switch? Why do I say I haven't figured it out? Because they're two different companies. Did anyone think that was kind of weird that there was a Sega emulator on the NES? On the I'm sorry, on the Switch? Couldn't really figure that one out. Oh, Nintendo owns Sega? Oh. Huh. How did I miss that? That seems like an odd move for them. I did not know. Either I knew it and I forgot, or I just didn't know it. This is going to be a tough one. All right, I'll take it. I'll take it. No bombs left, though. Joe says, how long one can play Hong Kong 97 before the music of the gameplay drives him up a wall? Should we play that someday? The only... Let's see. So, Hong Kong 97 was on the SNES? Well, I forget. But, Hong Kong 97, which I think was on an NES, was it NES or SNES? But either way, it was one game that got through the quality control at Nintendo, if I remember correctly. Nintendo has a licensing agreements with Sega, V says. Kind of a weird move, right? All right, Rob. Thanks for stopping by and hanging, brother. Have a good day. Let's go. Sounds good, Rob. Thank you, man. We'll see you later. Oh boy, we're raging it. We're raging it. Oh boy, let's go. I missed my copy of Twilight Princess, and yes, that is fair. Rage it, let's go. Okay, so Joe says Hong Kong 97 was supposed to be released on the SNES. No company wanted to release it. It was released by a company called Happy Soft, and that was the only game they made. But was it released at all? It was released, right? Or wasn't? I could probably get my hands on the ROM. Now, there's not going to be any physical copy on that game, and if it was never released, then I don't know if there's a problem getting a ROM of that game. Okay, yeah, that's what I'm going to say. Yeah. What's up, Brian? Welcome to the stream. So yeah, so there's no physical copy of that. A very common misconception, Joseph says, that Nintendo bought Sega, right? So it's just licensing agreements, like V said. Let's go. They don't make their own consoles, so someone had to carry their games. Yeah. What? Room 100 with this? Let's get something good. White sword would be good. Wand would be good. Fighting this with a white sword is kind of crazy. I mean, with the wooden sword, sorry. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 shots. Crystal says, hey, have you thought about doing a challenge blindfolded? You know, I have, but I feel like it would just be some crazy stuff and I would just do horribly maybe, but I have thought about it for sure, yes. Would that be entertaining to watch? Just me like messing up over and over again? Had a phone call. Welcome back, Monarcho. Welcome back. So these bee heads, huh? Let's see. Ah, you got me. Should I do a blindfolded run of Zelda 1, a game that I'm an expert at? So Joe says, I don't know what would be a good game to stream. I gotta warn you, the game over screen actually shows a real dead body. Yeah, I know, Joe, but it's... Yeah, I know about that. But I don't know, dude. I mean, it's kind of like pixelated. Right? I've seen the picture. It's not really too graphic. All right. Only matters if you get a game over, right. The game is weird. It's like not even any what's the word? Not even any nuance to the battle. It's just like, yeah. You curated this item just for me, huh? I'll take it. The inspiration for Smash TV was Running Man? Really? That seems odd. $112, let's go. Your break was amazing? Because of the stream or what? The Coca-Cola background, yeah. Yeah, that's some trivia, right? All right, we're kind of bummed because no. Yikes, dude. We gotta go this way because we have to get the Gleeok. All right, let's go. I don't know what the deal is, Bronco. I don't know. Breakies equals breakfast. Oh, okay. All right, cool, cool. I'm curious to know what it was. Nice, let's go, let's go. We're good, we're good. Oh, nice. Chris Hughes says, Joe, I uncovered my old baseball collection and my cards are worth 3 to 4K. Nice, dude. That's awesome. But so the question is, are you going to hold on to them, Chris, or what? What do you think? What's one of the most worth the most expensive cards you have? Adam says, man, you are at 117 and still got that crappy pig sticker? I love that. I know, isn't that crazy? That's amazing. Come on, bro. So many hits for these. No other weapon. If we keep our distance, we'll be all right. It's one heart each, but... The whiskers on the Pole's voice match Link's tunic. Always remember that. Very important. Yes, pig sticker, Ganon, yep. That's right. Ah, you b-head, dude. I gotta get... You really showing up in the same place? Nope. Heart. Bombs. So the cool thing about your flame from the candle is it does damage of the sword above what sword you have. So the flame right now is doing white sword damage, although it doesn't work on the Vires. Because if you have the white sword and then you have the candle and you hit the Vires, it should just kill them because the magical sword, one hits the Vires. They don't split into bats, but if you have the white sword with the flame, it still splits the Vires. So I think that's a bug. Let's go. Perfect. And you can test this by doing that, right? So that was white sword damage to that Zol. Oh boy, let's go, let's go. Yes, if you watch Running Man with Arnold Schwarzenegger, then play Smash TV, you'll see what I'm talking about. I saw that movie a long time ago. Chris says, we need bubble bath babes, Joe? Wait. What is that? I thought you were saying you want bubble bath Joe. But that's not what you're saying. Yeah, what's that game? What's that game? That's a game, right? I picture Bubble Bath Babes being one of those games you had to buy in the back room of the store. What? That sounds so familiar, and I think I know what it is, but I can't picture it for some reason. I'm like vaguely picturing it. All right, we're going to try to farm Zora here if we can. Should be pretty straightforward. Yep. Yeah, I think I've heard of that too, Bonanco. Yeah. What's up, John? Welcome to the stream, brother. How's your day going? How's the lunch situation, if it is lunch where you're at? What do you got going on? Roast beef? I think I'm going for a roast beef today. I think that's the deal. Man, these things have been so brutal with the RNG today. Just lately in general. Maybe I'm just not being quick enough. raging it. Let's go. Chicken Alfredo. Okay. All right. I can get down with it. Alfredo's not my favorite, but I'll still down it. You know how I am. I'm the type of person that even if I don't necessarily like something, I'll still down a whole thing of it. But there's not much I don't like. That's the thing. That's the thing. And I'm much more a red sauce person than a white sauce. Anything except sauerkraut, I'm down with sauerkraut too. I like a lot of stuff, pretty much everything. I do prefer some things over the other. Crystal says, "Hey, I'm just wondering, how do you know where to go in this dungeon?" It's a randomizer or a roguelike dungeon, Crystal, which means it doesn't matter where you go. It's all random. So I'm just randomly choosing the doors. There's no right way to go. There is one thing you can do, though, is if there's a boss battle next, if you go down at the down door, then you avoid the Gleeok, because the Gleeok will only spawn if you go in the up, right, or left door. If you go down, the Gleeok will not spawn because you'll come in the room right on top of it. So that's the only thing you really can control here. Other than that, it's all random. And there's 255 rooms. So you can see the room counter right above where it says seed number right there. So we're on room 134. You got to go through 255 rooms. I know that sounds like a tall order, but you can do it. Trying to farm Zora, maybe at my peril, maybe? Let's see. No, not really at my peril, but... Ah, man. Devil's puke, what? It's a game where you gotta match colored bubbles, but there's a naked woman at the bottom of the screen. Every few levels, a woman does a striptease and she's completely nude. Okay, so what system is that for? PS1? I'll eat anything except sauerkraut, Adam says. I'll eat it. What do they do? The Reubens? Isn't that? No. Do they put sauerkraut on Reubens? Yeah. Right? Reubens, pastrami, provolone? No, behead, dude. Wow, this is getting hectic here. Break out the boomerang. I am just doing terrible here right now. Ah, dude, I keep getting hit. Wow. That's probably the most horrible thing I just did in the whole stream. Corned beef. Kevin says Reuben is corned beef Swiss. Oh, Swiss, right. Sauerkraut and usually Thousand Island dressing. I could go without the dressing. And NES, dude? Really? Wow. NES, huh? I'll have to check that out. See what all the fuss is about. Pretty sure I have heard of it. I mean, I have heard of it, yeah. All right, we're raging it. We're raging it, I guess. Ah, no, B-head, no. All right, we really need a couple fairies here. I definitely got hit up in that Lionel room, unfortunately. It was a rough room. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, this doesn't look like the run for me. This does not look like the run for me. All right, let's go, let's go. We're back. We're back, we're back. Let's not mess this up now. Okay. Oh boy. Now I want a Reuben for lunch. And we rage it with a key. You know you're a gamer when you're in a bathroom with tiles and you see tetraminos. I don't know how to pronounce that. But yes, I agree with you. I see Tetris a lot of places, yep. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's going to help. It's going to be a Gleok, and it's not. It's going to be something even worse. Dude, no! No way. There was no way I was getting out of that. No way. No way. No way. No way. No way. All right. All right. We're going to call it a stream, everyone. Thank you very much for hanging. That was amazing stream. You all made my morning and afternoon beautiful. All you beautiful people. Thank you for the stars. Let's see. We got some star donations here. Shane Brewer, Doug, and Frank. Thank you for the stars. I appreciate it. And Matt Novak, thank you. Niana, thank you for the share. Nina became a follower as well. I appreciate that. All right, y'all. We're going to come back later on for, I don't even know what my phone is. We're going to come back later on for some RPG action. Check the schedule. It's going to be a new one. It's going to be blind play. It's going to be a game I've never played before. So we're going to get into it tonight. Hopefully you can make it. If not, have a good day. We'll see you later. Thank you, Joe. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was good runs, Kevin. Good runs. That was tough, though. That was tough. All right, y'all. Have a good day. Have a good lunch, dinner, breakfast, whatever it is. We will see you all soon. Thanks for hanging. Retro Joe out.